Hello chatterboys out there, happy Valentine's Day guys. For those of you that are single like myself, don't worry, you can still celebrate. Valentine's Day is about love, and you should love yourself as well as loving others. So go out for a nice meal, buy that DVD or thing that you wanted to get for yourself. Treat yourself, get a box of chocolates, go to the cinema, watch a film. Just don't forget to love yourself, because at the end of the day, you are you. You've got to look out for yourself as well as others, and just make sure that you're happy as well. And I know it can be a bit crap seeing all the lovey-dovey couples out there, but the right person will come along. You will find love eventually. There's somebody out there for everybody, so don't worry, it may take a little bit of time. And for now, I'm just enjoying being single. I am a lone wolf. I just like being able to do what I can and just relaxing and not having to worry. And when the time's right, the time will be right. And I was up in the night last night because I have hurt my foot, so I was in a lot of agony. So I was a little bit grumpy this morning. And then I found out that I'd lost a load of Twitter followers. And I know I say that it doesn't bother me, but I work really hard to gain followers. And then to have it all like ripped away, it does get me a bit upset. But I've calmed down now. I was like, don't worry, it's just... I don't know why. It makes me laugh because I get so crazy about it. People nowadays, it's all about how many likes, how many comments, how many retweets, how many favours and stuff. But live off your phone. I'm so hypocritical when it comes to this because I'm always on my phone. But I think it's time to live off of your phone. Go out into the real world. The things that you miss when you're on your phone and stuff. When you look around, you feel and you see that life is actually very beautiful and that you should not be on your phone as much. And that's why I've not really been on social media today or a phone, and I actually went on a nice nature walk and took some nature photos and had to place myself because my foot is hurting a bit. I've got a massive gash in my foot because I don't know how, I just obviously hurt it. So I'm off to the doctor's Friday for them to sort it out, and then going off to Whatnot, there's an knick-knack shop, so hopefully I'll be able to find some nice dolls there, and then going to the dump shop as well. Last time I went to the dump shop, I found this conservatory doll house, so hopefully I can find something like that again. And I worked on my book series and some subscription stories for my dog show / game, and watched Moulin Rouge, Romeo and Juliet, and some other Valentine kind of films. Had a bit of popcorn, ate a bit of ice cream, sobbed into the ice cream in a corner with a blanket on my head, realising how single I am. Not. I am happily single, and I am in such a better mood than I was earlier on. And I played with my main Peter doll and watched Brothers and Sisters and Baby Daddy and Full House and Fuller House, and watched Bed by Day and How I Met Your Mother. My dad's gone back to work because he was going to be off this afternoon, but he's off on Friday instead because him and my mum are off for a nice romantic evening in a hotel for the Christmas present for my younger brother and his girlfriend. My younger brother and his girlfriend have gone out for a Valentine kind of lunch, and my older sister and her boyfriend are at their house. They came over last night for pancakes and it was very lovely. Hope you had a nice pancake day as well, guys. And my older sister and her boyfriend are going to be taking me and our family friends off to the city farm tomorrow in town, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. Hopefully my foot should feel better before then, otherwise it'll be a bit of a pain with me limping around because I'm been limping a bit at the minute. And I watched some old soap stuff like Skins, Waterloo, Granny Chill, Degrassi and some other stuff like that, and watched some Sense and Sensibility and Pride and Prejudice and Downton Abbey, and watched a bit of Castry, Hobby and Doctors and some police stuff, and watched some episodes of The Bill and CSI, and I played with my main computer doll and sorted my office in my dollhouse out, and filmed and edited my dog as a show, and did some arts and craft and designing and illustrating and some colouring and painting. Got in a bit of a mess, but that's the best way to do art, get creative. and I watched some classic Doctor episodes and looked at dolls and dollhouse stuff and watched some dollhouse tour videos and some doll collection videos and posted some photos of my new Bratz that I got the other day onto the Bratz page that I'm on Facebook, and tagged a few of my mates on Facebook, and I posted a massive paragraph onto my Twitter and Facebook about being single on Valentine's Day and how you can treat yourself and love yourself at the end of the day. It may sound a bit selfish, but you've got to look out for yourself as well as others. If you look out for everyone else and not yourself, you'll just make yourself unhappy. And you've got to, I know it may seem a bit selfish, but you've got to look out for yourself as well as others. And there's a really good quote that said, "Years of education and nobody ever taught us how to love ourselves." And that is very true. We never really got taught how to love ourselves. And I think it's a really important message that you should love yourself. Because I know quite a few people that do hate themselves and stuff and feel that they're not good enough. And you shouldn't feel like that. You should love yourself. You should look after yourself. And yeah, don't forget to look out for yourself as well. And I had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea for my brunch because I didn't get up till later on because I was in such agony last night that I literally couldn't sleep. My foot was in so much pain. I just wanted to chop it off to stop the pain. And I think my older sister and her mate are back from being at Weymouth today. I'm not sure. The door just went and I heard some talking, but it could be anyone because it's like Piccadilly Circus. If the phone's not going, there's somebody at the door, there's somebody knocking on the door, ring the doorbell, someone's knocking at the door. I love that advert. Don't know where that came from, but yeah, I'm bonkers. And I watched some of my favourite YouTubers' videos and some vines and read some blogs and looked at loads of adorable Instagram pics of like Tom Daly and his husband and Tom Fletcher and his wife, and it makes me so happy. I love seeing people happy and stuff, and yeah, I don't care if I'm single, I just like seeing other people happy. And my best mate and his girlfriend have been going out for about 5 or 6 years now, and I'm so happy for them, and they are very serious, so yeah, it's really lovely. And they posted loads of adorable photos and I was like, oh, so sweet, love it. And yeah, one of the time I'll find someone for me. I've been on Tinder, not gonna deny it, and when I talk to people, they find out that I've got disabilities and then they stop, which does upset me because I think that, well, they think, oh my gosh, disabilities, can't handle that, but I'm just like you and me. Yeah, I may have a few problems, but my disabilities is dyspraxia, which means comes with child syndrome, which means sometimes it takes me a while to adjust like things, and so my timekeeping and money skills aren't that great. But some people that don't have disabilities, time and money skills aren't as good. So it's not like that's just for people with disabilities. And I've got a lot better over the years. I used to not be able to like loud noises. I used to not be able to be home alone, but I can now. I can be home alone without my mum and dad or siblings. I could go out on my own now to shops. I could get the bus. Hopefully in a few years' time, with a lot of training and a lot of lessons, I should hopefully be able to drive, but I'd have to get an automatic. But yeah, I'm just like you and me, and I deserve love as well. And it just really upsets me because I was talking to this guy, because I am bi. Hey, that rhymed. And we were getting on really well. And then it says in my notes, so before you click, you like or swipe, whichever way it was, it always confused me, to swipe to like me and to want to chat, it says on there, dyspraxia, likes dolls and dollhouses and Doctor and Kylie and blah blah blah, etc etc. So I say on there because before I didn't actually put that because I didn't want anyone knowing, and my mum was like, you should let them know so they know what they're getting themselves into. I was like, thanks mum, but it is true. And I just feel like that's why I haven't been on Tinder in ages, because every time I talk to someone and they find out, they just stop talking to me, and it does knock my confidence a bit. But anyway, I should hopefully find someone someday. or I'll just be that crazy person with 100 dogs because I don't like cats. They always say I'll be a cat person, doing like weddings and photo albums of cats dressed in little dresses and stuff, which is hella cute. But no, I'll be doing it with puppies instead. Dalmatians. Give me a basket of Dalmatians any day, and I'll be the happiest guy on earth. And for my lunch, I had a sandwich and a cup of tea and watched today's Home and Away Neighbours Escape to Country of Far Brown and some Vicar Dibley episodes. And I had a nice bit of ice cream and some pancakes, and I worked on my book series and watched some doll game shows of my favourite doll YouTubers that do doll tutorials and some doll dramas, soap stuff that I do myself. And I am now off to go sort my main bleed doll out, do a bit more of arts and craft, and just enjoy the rest of my day and just rest, and hopefully my foot should be better soon. I hope you've all had a lovely day. Have a lovely rest of your Valentine's Day. And for you singletons out there like myself, treat yourself, don't forget to love yourself, and have a lovely day. I shall talk to you soon, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming soon. Bye.